cannot be seen until you see that you are seen. When you have the capacity to see that you are seen, then you are seeing. Nothing in our history and our conditioning can support that, so don't look for that. Just find where the seeing originates, where the openness is receiving. Yes, then attention is returned home and knows itself there.
Hello and welcome to Being Yourself, Self-Inquiry with Gangaji. My name is Barbara Denempont. I get to have this wonderful job of diving into Gangaji's archives to find some really good material to share with you, and once in a while I come across something that just so moves me. And this is one of those pieces. It's really a journey through doubt and overwhelm into the discovery of home. And really, that's finally what self-inquiry is. That's the gift of self-inquiry. Enjoy this clip that was recorded in Santa Fe. Let's take a listen.
I want to be free now.
Uh-huh. Who says you aren't?
I don't know.
Well,
but there's some doubt.
Yes. So there's some doubt, and for doubt there has to be a doubter, right?
Yeah.
So why not just doubt the doubter? Just for one split second. Fully, completely doubt the doubter.
Yeah.
Yeah? So doubt comes back a little bit because it's been fed before, but you just turn doubt into itself. It's like a double negative.
Yeah.
So what are you experiencing?
I'm trembling.
Yes.
I feel
and
shaky.
Deeper inside. So the body is trembling. Mm-hmm. There's some feelings of shakiness.
Yeah.
What else?
Overwhelm.
Overwhelm. So that's deeper than the body. What else?
I don't know.
What's under the overwhelm?
I don't know.
Is there anything under the overwhelm? Is overwhelm as far as it goes?
It feels like the overwhelmness is everything right now.
Okay, then let it be everything. Yes. Blessed overwhelmness. Great. You're being supported by a chair. There's nobody in here who will cart you off to a mental ward. Or you can be overwhelmed. You can just flop open.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the way. All the way. Back. The jaw. No need to fight overwhelm. It's like my heart is bursting open, but can't let it burst open here. Can't let it burst open here. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. This is the place. This is the time. And we probably even have a doctor if you go into some kind of cardiac arrest. We certainly have a nurse or two. I even learned CPR for my business, you know. So you can relax and be overwhelmed.
It's kind of okay to be overwhelmed.
Kind of okay. No, I'm not settling for that. Yes, get some more overwhelm so we can see what is it really. Yeah, it's fine to cry. It's fine to shake. It's fine to let the jaw go slack. Even some slight hysterics, it's fine. It's fine. Even the breath can stop for a while. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Just some idea that this life has to be lived in this limited spectrum way. It doesn't wash, you know that. You have never fit into that.
No, it's been so unsatisfying.
Oh, it is so deeply unsatisfying. And thank God it's deeply unsatisfying. And thank God that you haven't been able to escape the dissatisfaction with life as it is prescribed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, very limited.
I cannot settle.
Good. Good. This is what it takes. This is what it takes. I cannot settle. I will not settle. This is all it takes. Now you relax and you see, I have not settled.
I'm here.
Yes, you're here. Now you have to find out, who is this I who is here? And you say, I am here. What does this even mean?
Somehow the presence I've identified with is seemingly falling apart.
Yes, yes. Good, let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go. That was either the narrow prescription of how life should be lived, or the even more narrow rebellion against that.
That was, yeah.
Yeah.
Rebellion.
Yeah, I'm not going to be that, so there's a going in, closing in.
Yeah.
For a moment it feels free because you're not what they said you are.
Yeah.
But you find it's even more narrow. So that's all made up in your mind. Obviously, you've heard me say that.
Yeah.
Let it fall apart. It is falling apart.
Yeah. I love you so much. I felt like I've never known love. I love my cats or my dogs, but people, it's been so hard for me to love.
They're generally pretty disgusting species. Right behind parents and children. Nevertheless, there is some love.
Yeah. It's pulled me to you.
Yes.
Over and over again.
What is it you love in me? Because we don't have a personal relationship.
No.
So what is it you love in me?
The way you shine, your eloquence.
Yes. What is it that shines? What is it that speaks itself?
There's a purity that is untouched, that just comes to me unconditionally. It doesn't matter about my story.
And what is it that receives that? What is it that hears that? What is it that sees that?
Only the same thing.
That's right.
That's the only thing that can truly see.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Okay.
That's what I see.
Yeah. I love the way you look at me.
Yes. Because I see you.
Yeah.
And you love to be seen.
You don't let me hide.
Yes. Because you like to be naked. Doesn't everybody really finally like to be naked? You know, you wait until you're at home to really be naked. But you're at home now.
Yeah.
And you are seen. And you see. You cannot be seen until you see that you are seen. When you have the capacity to see that you are seen, then you are seeing. Nothing in our history and our conditioning can support that, so don't look for that. Just find where the seeing originates, where the openness is receiving.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, then attention is returned home and knows itself there. Because attention is actually returned home all during the day. There are moments when attention is not focused on external, whether that external be thought or something apparently outside the body. And then at night there are long periods where attention is simply resting at home. But consciously, to be aware of that, to know yourself as that.
In my story, my actual roof over my head has been threatened, and I prayed for the home that is forever.
That's the right
And
prayer.
this is where it is.
That's right. That's the true prayer. Roofs cannot be counted on. Bodies cannot be counted on. Even finally, planets, star systems cannot be counted on. But the home that is real, yes, pray for that. Mm-hmm. And it's a true prayer. It will be answered. Mm-hmm. Because it is closer even than the voice that makes the prayer.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And I've adopted you as my sister.
That's fine.
I have 3 already.
I'm happy to be your sister.
You feel like it. When I'm with you, it's like I'm with them.
Yes.
It's my family.
You can be naked with your
Yes.
sisters.
Yes.
Yes, it's family. It's home.
Yes.
You can even be ugly with your sisters, right?
Yes.
And they still, if they are true sisters, they see you as you are.
Mm-hmm. Now I can be with you forever.
Yes, yes. Now you can tell me, have we ever been apart?
No.
That's right. That's how we recognize one another.
Thank you.
Oh.
I don't feel overwhelmed anymore.
No.
Thank you.
But blessed overwhelmed feeling, this kind of energy that is so big that won't let you keep it in place. You don't want it in place, and yet there's something that says it must stay in place. If that dissolves, what then? Home then.
This morning, I raised my hand 3 times. It's like, what is she going to call on me? And it's like that overwhelm. I needed to let it build and let it just...
Oh, what a sweet release. Beautiful release.
Thank you for taking these few minutes today to just simply sit and inquire into what finally is simply here, what is always at home. That is the gift of this inquiry. I would be very happy to receive your topic suggestions. You can write to me, Barb, at info@gangaji.org. That's info@gangaji.org. And you can find out more about Gangaji's programs, her in-person events, her online events, and of course all of the additional programs offered through the Gangaji Foundation. You can find out more about that by visiting gangaji.org. Again, thank you for listening. Until next time.